Hey guys, you're playing as Titan, and this is Marcellus's list with a lot of fast advanced stuff in there. Triple CVS, and interesting. So we'll get the Excalibur up, get the paper wall up in case of Siphon. Thinking about doing like a curtain wall oversight type play. And I'm not sure I feel about playing 3 Excalibur. It's a lot to have more than one copy. Like, where do you put the other one? I guess you can put on the archives. But it doesn't do a ton. First one's good in R&D to prevent like medium or keyhole dicks. So we see a prepaid voice pad. Never played against this guy before. So not sure what to think. It's gonna be some cutlery type deal. We've got a Femme Fatale retrieval run. Oh, I don't know why I discarded retrieval run when he has a Femme in the trash. Well. Oof, there's government takeover. That's a little bit sketchy. Probably have to get rid of that. See Morningstar, interesting. A little bit overkill, and it does not actually break the curtain, so that's fun. Got an Eater coming up. Presumably he's on Siphon. Not much in the way of money here. So he's probably not on Clot. Well, we know where his Hades is at least. We'll just shuffle. So we're wide open to Siphon here. We need to either spend our money or whoa, Deja for Lucky Find. So that's 3 clicks to net $4. That makes no sense at all, even with the prepaid. That's just a bad idea. Well, we're continuing to have somewhat of an awkward draw. I guess we'll just have to hope this can drain his money. But every turn gives him a chance to find a Siphon. DDoS, sure. Well, unfortunately for him, it's not a Project Alice, it's just a public support. Nice to have this as a bait. And indeed, he loses $4, so can't complain. Gonna get a fairly weak keyhole here. Does hit Alice though. Is he gonna scoop that up? No, he's not. Gonna let us save it. Huh. Maybe he's not on Siphon. So I feel like we should probably use this. I don't know what's happening. Why didn't he try the keyhole again? Wants to have money in his bank or something? This is actually hilariously bad. It just makes him lose 1 click, but doesn't really stop him in any way. Guess we just walk into Siphon. We can score an Alice next turn. With Biotic. He's really scared to run with the keyhole. That's interesting. Yeah, that's worth saving. The archer is probably pretty good. Well, this is 3 credits for Eater. Well, that's not bad. Probably needs to get set up there. Got singularity, so he's not really accessing in the remote. This is good to know about. Well, no clots are forthcoming, so let's just score this out. I think I want to spend and keep the shipment in hand. Same thing again. Yeah. Keep 6 in the bank. I think he probably doesn't have Siphon now, or he might, but not many. He has his Levy, he has his Fem and his Hades. We've seen most of this deck and no sign of it. Archer's not really very good at all. You would need a singularity to really do much there. No, let's not do that. We'll just discard that. Get $1. I guess he's playing 3 Lucky Finds, so that's quite a bit of influence. He could have 1 Siphon, but that's about it. Oh, he's going to vamp us to death, isn't he? That's his plan. Because he's taking way more money than he needs just a keyhole. Interesting. If he wants to vamp us, what do we do about that? Not much, huh? Actually, hang on. Let's just ship it from it. We have this anyway, might as well use it. The Bad Pub is going to weaken this Mother Goddess tax in the keyhole, but this will keep us closer to vamp range. Oh, wanton. Okay. Fair enough. No point rezzing, actually. Just let him wanton us. I'd rather keep that as a surprise. Miraculously misses our Jackson, so good for us there. Another Mogo. Really underwhelming. Oh, interns can bring us public support. Probably not going to fly. So he's out of cards now. He's gonna have to levy. If able. Oh yeah, he's got a deja vu. No, he deja for wanton. Really? Yep. Morningstar, yeah, not so good against us. I think the Fem's probably a better choice here. At least you know you get a bypass on whatever is applicable. Let's get this early before Wanton takes it out. Will he play Singularity on it? Maybe. But if he does, that's pretty good for us because we can just use the Jackson prior to successful run happening. Nope, just wants to empty your hand. Well, nothing good in there anyway. Botic was kind of nice, but Jackson can put it back in. I don't know, I kind of find one's not that great. We show our Jackson to get our hand refilled. Yeah. Don't see any cavalry. I feel like this archer would actually stay up. He's going to play a Singularity on it. So we can tax him for 3. Really for 2. How good is that? Yeah, it's alright actually. We're putting stuff behind that soon if we feel like it. So 3 cards we need back are probably just 3 copies of Biotic Labor. Since we win via Biotic at the 3rd Atlas. Seems like he might not be on Siphon. Well, there is, I think, exactly 4 influence unaccounted for, so maybe he has 1 copy and it just never had a good opportunity. But I would think if he had it, he would have run it prior to the point where he levied, because you might as well fire it off and root the tags. So dropping the oversight kind of sucks. He needs to exactly get Singularity. I think we can... I think we're okay here. This feels like a decent enough window. This is only a sentry, so he needs to get another fem on the table. Can he make it? No, he can't. Yeah, he spent a lot on that archer run. Really put him in a spot where he didn't have the funds to do anything. I was afraid to do the long way, like find another Botic and another Atlas to score that, and then we can get ourselves a hostile takeover to win. But this works too. So interesting deck. I thought we'd see more Siphon than we did. Our paper roll held the fort down pretty well in not letting him know what was there. As for this, I'm not a fan of the prepaid in Max. I think he got his money's worth eventually on the second pass through. But paying 2 up front, kind of unexciting. Don't know what Singularity. I think it's really just a pretty awful card. It costs way too much. And then it didn't even do anything to us. We're all to use the Jackson Howard. Thanks for watching, guys.